Yo, what's up guys? Welcome to DCA Adventure. I am Jay, back again with another cryptocurrency market update. If you guys like our content, please like, subscribe, smash that bell for notifications. Don't want to miss our live streams. Or when I'm trading Bitcoin, definitely want to know what I'm doing when it comes to the Bizzity bit. I'm not a financial advisor. Trading is super risky. Don't be betting your house, your rent, your mortgage, all that good stuff, right? I'm trading over at Bybit, Phemex, Pionex, Coinbase Pro, MetaMask, or Pancake Swap, a little bit of everywhere. Got my hands on a little bit of everything. If you're interested in any of those exchanges, links will be in the description. You will get deposit bonuses and all kinds of other cool stuff. Sweet ways to earn free money, free crypto. So take advantage. Also, Pionex just came out with a new thing. You guys are gonna eventually have to sign up over to the Pionex USA. But if you are new and you're wanting to get into Pionex and bot trading, let me know. And we can actually set up a conference call type thing with Pionex and go through a little training. And you'll get $50 for doing so. So that would be sweet. Definitely check that out. Link for Pionex, I do believe, it is in the description. I am using Firstrade for stocks. That is in the description. Deposit or sign up with zero deposit, you will get a stock, so that's pretty awesome. Trade that shitty stock for some cryptocurrency, because crypto is now being traded on Firstrade. And it looks like, let me know if you guys can hear me. I don't even know if the stream is up yet. I don't have YouTube on right now. Get it turned on here. Boom. What up, Gandhi? What up, Crypto Nico, DogeLord, Mikkel? How you guys doing? Also, guys, if you're new to trading, you want to get a good strategy, a good button-down strategy, you want access to some kick-ass trading tools, or get access to some of the private channels inside the DCA Discord, you need to join the DCA Patreon group, join my tier Trading with the View, and by doing so, you're going to get access to these trading tools that you see right here on the screen. I feel like stream paused. Yep, we're still live. I got it. I just seen it. Way long lag on my side of things. Alright guys, let's jump right over to CoinGecko. Hopefully y'all can hear me. What up, Gundy? Bitcoin is down 3.9% for the last week, coming in at $19,398. Ethereum down 7.8%, coming in at $1,041. Tether, it's in the green. USD coin in the green. BNB down 3.7%, $221. Cardano, most of them are going to be red for the week, guys, so definitely buying opportunities. And we're going to look at Bitcoin, and I am going to show you guys where I think bottom is at. Is it in? Is it not in? What's going on? Let me know what you guys think in the chat. Is the Bitcoin bottom in? We are going to look right now. We'll go over here. Alright, so the very first indicator that I am going to talk to you guys about on Bitcoin is the Pi cycle indicator. Now, this indicator was made and coded by going back in Bitcoin's history and looking at the conditions of the market, and seeing where the tops and bottoms were on the market cycles. So with coding in that old information, it has now gave us a guesstimation on this recent bull run. Now there is a Pi market cycle top indicator and a Pi market cycle bottom indicator on TradingView that you can get. You have to screw around with the settings to get them exactly the way they should be reading, but jump in the Discord, DCA Discord, and I can send you over the good one with all the settings that are set the way you need them. But basically what this is doing is using the moving averages, and it's predicting the bottoms of the current cycle. So if we go back to, let's see, 2015, right? We get, let me get that here. Okay, so we get a pi cycle bottom, 2015. We got the green moving average crossing underneath the red. Go over to 2018, so that was 2015, then 2018 again, we got the green going under the red. We trade way under the red, we get the bottom. We're in 2022. It's already printed and already saying that it is the pi cycle bottom for this market cycle. So we shall see if this is correct, guys. I mean, it is literally crossing right now. It's almost a confirmed cross. By tomorrow we'll know for sure 100% whether this thing is going to be crossed all the way. Now, looking back at the chart, every time we get the pi cycle bottom, we bounced, right? So we're getting our cross now. So we could still be down, zigzagging around, but according to the indicator, we should not go any lower than where the bottom is at. So if we go back to 2015, it's calling bottom right here. So I mean, we got just a little hair below over here. It called this the bottom, and we went just a little bit lower. But in 2018 we did not. We stayed above it. So hopefully we do the same in 2022. We stay above, we don't go lower than 17.5 area, and we get the bottom. The next chart I'm going to show you is BLX, and this is on the monthly chart. I want to go to the 2-day chart. Or which one is it? This one. My bad. So this is just Bitcoin US dollar index. Go to a 2-day chart on here. You want to have your 200 moving average pulled up. You want to have your RSI pulled up with a line at the 20 mark. You want to have your stochastic RSI pulled up, and you want to put a line down here at so this one's at 20 and this one's at 26. So RSI at 26, stochastic RSI at 20. You get those lines up there, and basically this is bottom, 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 right? So we're going to go back here to 2011. Price action goes underneath the 200-day moving average. We trade under it for quite a while. You come straight down. We are at the bottom on the RSI. We're hitting the red line at 26. Okay, and straight down from that. And it's going to be hard to see. I'm going to try to see if I can make this a little bit bigger. You can see we are at the bottom. We go underneath the line at 20 on the stochastic. And this has to line right up, guys, to the candle on these signals, right? So when we're under the 200, we go straight down. We hit under the RSI on the 26, and then we go underneath on the stochastic on the 20. And it all has to line up perfectly. You jump over into 2015. Boom, we go underneath the 200-day moving average. We are underneath of it. We come down. We're at the bottom on the RSI at 26. Come straight down. We are underneath the RSI 20 line on the stochastic RSI. When all three of those lined up, boom, we made it to the upside and crossed above the 200. Has to line up. You can see there's a bunch of bottoms and touches here, but nothing lined up. There were spots where we were not under the 200. We were not under the 20 on the stochastic. Everything has to line up, and I have marked every single time that it's happened in Bitcoin. So back in 2011, 2015, 2018, we get down under the 200-day moving average. We come down and get underneath on the 26 line on RSI. We're below on the 20 on the stochastic. That was our bottom. We go over to 2020. This is the COVID crash. It caught the COVID crash. We're underneath the 200-day moving average. We're down here at the bottom on the RSI, and we're below on the stochastic RSI, calling the bottom. Right here we are in 2022 and current. Price action is below the 200-day moving average. We are down at the bottom of the RSI, even below it, and we are below on the stochastic RSI. So hopefully this is going to be our bottom, and we are going to bounce here. We shall see, guys. 17.5 I think was the area. Full moon tonight. We pumping into the 23rd on new moon. Hell yeah, the 28th. DogeLord, I feel, in my honest opinion, that it's gonna be a slow one. I think we have a ton of resistance now, and it's big resistance for Bitcoin. So we'll see what happens. But I think, yes, gradually, I think we're gonna start moving up. But take it with a grain of salt, right, guys? Because those were just the bullish things in the charts. Those were the things that I've been looking at. There's quite a few bearish things as well, right? And we'll look at some of those. We'll go back onto the regular Bitcoin. But if you guys want to pull this up and draw this in, you got to be on a 2-day chart. Stochastic RSI, regular RSI, relative strength index. On the relative strength index, you want your line put at 26, and on your stochastic RSI, you want your line at 20. If you put those in there, then you can go back and pause this video and put all these circles in and draw this out. That way you can keep an eye on this. I'm going to go back to the day. We're going to get rid of everything. Take them off there. Man, I always hit 50,000 different buttons on this mouse. I'm still not used to it at all. Alright, guys, so we are on the daily. Why is the buy and sell signal still coming up? Boom. And we're going to go to the Bitcoin all-time history chart. I like looking at it better. It gives you a better outlook overall. So we're going to go right out here to the week. And it says rob. This is a Discord thing I'm in. You can rob each other. It's pretty cool. But anyways, this is the weekly chart. Now on the weekly chart, we are underneath the 200-week moving average, which is not good. It's never happened like this in Bitcoin. You can see that it happened back here a little bit, but we got right back above, like very quickly. Good. Bitcoin needs to crush some souls and go back to 1K so I can sell my soul on eBay. My shit done. Oh god. Hey, you know what? Try to sell my soul too, and then we'll get 2 Bitcoins. Oh gosh. But yeah, trading under that 200-week moving average, guys, that is bearish. We need to get back up above it. To get back above it and close, we need to get back above 22,600. You can see that we've tested it quite a few times now. Every time we test it, it's going to get weaker and weaker. Eventually, we're going to break through. And then we got resistance starting right around the $29,000 all the way up to 37, 37,200. So I think we'll be in this range for quite a while. I think Bitcoin's going to zigzag around here. Hopefully we don't go back down below 17.5 or close below that. You know, it's one thing to actually dip down below and wick below, but as long as we can get back above and recover, I think we'll be okay. So in my honest opinion on the Bitcoin bottom, according to the charts and the facts in the charts, there's more bullish right now, bullish things going on than there is bearish. So at first I was screaming for way lower prices, right? I was screaming for way lower prices, and then as more and more people start screaming for lower prices, and then eventually everybody screaming lower prices, it's time then to not be thinking about that and go the other way. Bitcoin's always going to do the opposite of what everybody's doing, so keep that in mind. I'll let mine go for 600 and a half-eaten Snickers. The oscillator's down here in the oversold, so we did print a big buy and a small buy. Momentum is down here. Now what's nice about this on the weekly chart is that you do have your root wave, trigger wave. Your trigger wave must be bigger than your root wave on your momentum. Normally when it sets up like this and we get the clip off on momentum, pull this up bigger. So normally when the light blue momentum wave clips off into that dark blue wave, then we know that it's okay to start trading with a momentum. Only when your trigger wave is bigger than your root wave. It must be set up like this. If it's not set up like this and this root wave is actually bigger than the trigger wave, odds are the momentum is not strong enough and the trade's not going to go in your favor. For real? Like, seriously, DogeLord? Like, that was the thing? Can't believe I missed out on that. VWAP, this yellow wave, it is above zero, which is a good thing, you guys. When VWAP is above zero, you want to be holding said asset. VWAP below zero, you want to be getting rid of the asset. Now, please make sure that you take this all with a grain of salt, you guys. I'm not saying that the bear market is over. I'm not saying that it's bull market time. I'm just saying the odds of the bottom being in are very good. Now, range trading and consolidating is probably what's going to happen here for a little while. It could go sideways for the next year. You know what I'm saying? As of right now, I'm short-term bearish, long-term starting to be more and more bullish. I am still shorting all pumps. Anytime that Bitcoin or anything else pumps, I'm shorting it. I'm leverage trading and betting on it to go back down until the moving averages on the daily flip back right. 200 on the bottom, 50 in the middle, 21 on top, which is the complete opposite right now. Complete opposite. The daily did print a nice bullish divergence back here. So if you are in the DCA Patreon group, you have this tool. You would have seen this divergence. We all know that at the end of that divergence, you go long on a bullish one. So you would have caught a nice little trade. You would have went long at 18,900 to 22,500. I actually did take that trade, and it worked out just like that. I was hoping that it was going to spike up to 50, the 50-day moving average. Back when I took the trade, the moving average was back here. So it looked like that we were actually going to touch into this resistance on the left side. This is old support, so old support turns into new resistance to the right. Thought for sure we were going to pop back up there. Doesn't mean we can't, because we are following this little trend right now. We are. we are using this as support. So this is a valid trend, guys. This, keep watching this. We don't want to see Bitcoin fall below the line. If it falls underneath this line and closes underneath of it, this is now going to turn into resistance. This is no longer support, right? Old support becomes new resistance. We do not want to see 19,300 turn into resistance. I still think it's pretty amazing that, looking at the charts and looking at some of my videos I did months ago, I mean, we were calling this area to a T. We were saying we're probably going to hit the top of the old bull run. And that's exactly what we've done. We're bouncing right off the top of it, making support. In my honest opinion, I did not think it was going to hold. There's not very much price action at 20,000 from 2018, right? There was not enough time there to build a good floor, so I did not think that it was really going to hold as support. So we'll see what happens. We've been down here. We've been underneath the 200-week moving average almost a month. Little over a month. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, so a month and 1 week. We did, remember on the 6-month chart that I showed you guys, we did close with the bearish engulfing candle. Let's take a look at that right now. We'll jump over to the 6-month. 1 month. Oop, definitely did the wrong one. Okay, so here was our bearish engulfing candle. Now the rules for a bearish engulfing is that the candle before has to be green, and then the body has to completely engulf. And the best way to look at it is can this candle eat this candle? Yes, it can. It's way bigger. This candle can fit inside this candle. So this was a very big bearish engulfing candle. First one in Bitcoin's history on a 6-month chart. I would think that we would probably fall back down in here to like the 13,000 area. 13,006, 13,005 starts another decent layer of support. So if we do break under that 17.5 and we close under 17.5, be looking for that 13.5. And you only want to look for those areas as if we break the 19.3 and we use that as resistance. So watch Bitcoin, guys. Right now especially, it is at a very pivotal point where it's do or die, man. If it closes under where we're at now, we're probably going to go back under 17,500. If we break that area and close underneath of it, we're definitely going to see the 13,500, 13,400. What up, Tech Man? HODL. When you say HODL, what I would suggest is DCA small amounts right now, you guys, because like I said, I'm shorting the pumps. I'm not looking to really put anything in my investment bag besides Bitcoin right now. I will really start doing heavy buying once moving averages, once everything starts flipping back bullish. And it's going to take a long time for that to happen. It's going to take a really long time. The charts just won't do it overnight, right? It doesn't matter how much volume or how much money comes. It does not matter. It's not going to, shit is not going to flip bullish in one night. So have patience, guys. Sell on some of these pumps, take your profit, buy back lower. I've been trading some more stocks here recently. I've been trading Boeing a lot. I've been swing trading it. Got it in at 118 and been trading right now between, it's been going between 135 and 145, so just bouncing back in between there with what I got. So doing well with Boeing. Got in right at the bottom. 118 was the 52-week low. So we got in at the perfect time. And I did post about that in the Discord. I did make a post saying that you guys should look into it and consider buying it. hop on over to Ethereum. We are on the daily time frame on Ethereum. We have closed. We got a nice double top right here. Boom, boom. Let me get rid of this. All these lines we can see. Alright, so we did get a double top right through there. One touch, two touch. You could almost have said it was a triple top. But these patterns are very good to pay attention to and know. My guys know them as M patterns. And a lot of times you will see a big M pattern starting to happen. Usually they go about 3/4 of the way up to this top right here and then down. And you'll see tons of these in the bear market. You'll see this exact pattern over and over and over. That's what's nice about Bitcoin and these cryptos. A lot of times they trade the same pattern over and over for a while. And you can trade the same thing and then it'll switch and it'll do a different pattern and it'll trade that same thing over and over and over again. Just bigger and smaller, bigger and smaller. Ethereum on the daily, it printed a bullish divergence. Your root wave and trigger wave setup was not right here. Your root wave is bigger than your trigger wave. So if you would have traded that momentum up, you would have got smacked right back down. And just like with Bitcoin, there was no really clear area of resistance. I mean, you had this little bit over here, this old support. You wouldn't have thought that would have really held. I would have figured we would have popped up and at least hit that 50-day moving average right around $1,380. We know the moving average acts as resistance when we were under it, and we're looking left on the chart. And we have all this stuff over here acting as resistance. The old support turns into new resistance across the chart. Still very possible we pop back up there, but now we got the 21-day moving average acting as resistance, and that's right around $1,147. So we got to get up above $1,150 area, a close above there before we even think about getting back up here to the actual area of resistance that I thought was more significant than this other one, right? Like, son of a bitch, this is not really that significant down here, so I don't understand how we didn't pop up through it. And just like Bitcoin, we are making good support. Damn it. We're riding this little trend here. We do not want to close underneath this trend line. So as long as we keep bouncing up on this trend line, and I guess, yeah, no, you really can't. It's not really a good pattern. And this is pretty close to another bear flag formation as well, too. I mean, if you're looking at it right here, this is definitely like a bear flag, just like it was. Let me see. Here's a bear flag. Bear flag. So it'll probably break down, but you could draw this in and trade this breakout. If it breaks to the bottom, then go short or sell. If it goes to the top, buy or go long. Place that stop loss back inside the middle of your pattern, and hopefully you win. These are 70-30, 80-20. 80% of the time you're gonna go the direction that it breaks. 20% of the time it does not. VWAP is under 0, unlike Bitcoin. Bitcoin was above 0 right now. Ethereum is under. So right now we shouldn't be holding any of the asset. And just like Mikkel said, if you guys are in the DCA Patreon, you know about the moon phases. It's an indicator that he's using. But what is it right now, Mikkel? Full moon, we're dumping. And then the new moon will start pumping. Here's Ethereum Classic. I was mining this until my miner effed up. It's been down for a couple days. I haven't really had time to mess with it too much, and it's got to be a power issue though, I believe. What up, ABMNS Production? How are you, brother? So here's a bear flag that we drew in on Ethereum Classic, not last week, but the week before's video, and played out to a T. Actually ran right up and got above the 21 there for a minute and smacked right back down by sellers. It is acting as resistance. We just can't quite seem to get above it. And momentum is about in the middle, so we do got some more down to go with Ethereum Classic, unfortunately. The next significant area of resistance is actually where it's at right now, down to probably right around $11.34. Be a little bit more generous and go $10, $10.50 ish. A break below that, and that is a pretty significant area. So I would not think that it would go much lower than $10. But if it did, the next big spot would be right around $8. So I'm gonna be DCA buying on Ethereum Classic. This is on the list of assets to buy in the bear market, only because of Ethereum when it goes and does its proof of stake. Hopefully Ethereum Classic will get a nice jump and people will start using it. I know there for a good week, almost 2 weeks, I was getting 3 payouts a day. I went from 1 payout a day to 2 payouts a day to 3 payouts a day. It was going awesome. Like right now I should be mining and I can't. Weekly chart, we're underneath the 200 week on Ethereum Classic. Not very good. Over a month, just like Ethereum and Bitcoin. Moving averages look like crap. Real crazy trend. And this is a channel. You can draw this channel in, you guys. These are valid. You can have wicks outside of your trends, outside of your channels, outside of your patterns, and it still be a valid pattern. The only time it will not be valid is if you have a closing candle. So no closing candles outside of your drawings, okay guys, or it will not be as accurate. You want to stay wick to wick, body to body. That's how you're going to get the most accurate play. If you're using Hike and Ashi candles, if you're new, I recommend using these. Helps you trade trends better, but they are not accurate with your price, your open and closes. Your open and closes, what Hike and Ashi is doing is it's going off like 7 or 8 candles before it and averaging in the closing price of that candle, and then that's how the next one is made. So it's not the real true open and close like regular candles. So just be aware of that if you're really into like pattern trading or trend trading. You definitely need to pay attention to the candles. Anybody who knows who has a good strategy and who does good at trading knows that all you got to know is candles, you guys. Candles are the biggest things ever. The most information is in your candles. If you can spot patterns, you can spot different candle types, all kinds of stuff. And DCA actually does have a script that will tell you the different candle types. So if you're just learning, it'll tell you what dojis are. It'll tell you bullish engulfing, bearish engulfing, 3 black crows. It'll tell you all those, or it'll tell you every single formation. So it's definitely worth having and definitely worth using if you're not able to see. I know, right? That is shitty, and that's why I'm hoping. That's why I'm really hoping, man, that after Ethereum finally ever does go to proof of stake, that something good will happen with ETC. Maybe it'll spark some interest and something will happen there. And I'm stacking the crap out of it, right? I mean, I have tons of it from mining. That's all I mine. Even the 8 gig cards I have, I got a 12 gig card. I still mine Ethereum Classic on it. I I've never tried to mine regular Ethereum. For me, I like getting my payouts faster and right now versus waiting forever if you have a small farm like I do. Like if you have decent rigs like Mikkel and Nemesis, then yeah, it's definitely worth mining something bigger like Ethereum. Take a look at old Litecoin. This is a chart we drew 2 weeks ago. So far we are respecting this box of support we got drawn in here. The oscillator is showing a big buy and a small buy. I mean, you can also look at these as bottoms, tops and bottoms, short term, right? So you can see root wave, trigger wave. So our trigger wave is bigger than the root. We got our buy signals. Our buy signals is right here on this candle. So hopefully momentum will keep going, you guys, and it'll actually pop back up. Litecoin has so many layers of support and resistance, so many. Way different than Bitcoin and Ethereum. Bitcoin and Ethereum charts are pretty identical. Just, you know, Ethereum's a little bit smaller scale. But Litecoin is completely different. You would think Litecoin would have followed Bitcoin a little bit better, but not even close. They don't even look similar ever. Just like with every other asset, we are under the 21-day moving average. Probably a bounce back up to 52 is definitely going to happen. But again, guys, huge resistance in that $50 range. And it's all through here. Like, I mean, I got this handy mouse here. I can just go in here and just start putting layers. Like, that's a lot of support and resistance, right? And they're all significant. That's the crazy thing. They're all significant because they're all big. So Litecoin, you could do some damage on trading because you can really sit in front of the chart and get the moves a lot quicker than you can with Bitcoin and Ethereum, but a lot more levels. Inverse cup and handle, those are bearish. Head and shoulders, I mean, there's all kinds of patterns in here, and we're in the middle just like Ethereum Classic was on the oscillator, so we could have quite a bit more down movement before we start going up. And I'd be looking right around the $40 area. $40 seems like a pretty decent floor for Litecoin. Got all kinds of support through there at 40, 38 to 40. I have a check on the Binance coin. Where's Binance US at? Boom. It just breached its 21-day moving average. Just like all the other assets I just showed you. Nice little trend going right here. I don't know what I just did. But got a nice little trend going. Got a double top. Didn't quite get to that 50-day moving average, right around $252. Thought for sure we were going to hit that with the others. That 50-day moves into significant resistance as well. So almost every single asset that we've looked at, and everyone that's out there right now, you guys, is at this most pivotable peak right now of where shit can go really, really wrong if we break down from these levels. We have broke the market structure overall. This whole entire thing was market structure, a nice structure, and we have broke it. We are underneath of it. So crazy times to see crypto like this. And like I said, DCA buying, is definitely what I'm doing right now. You can see that this is a big floor, and almost every asset that you're going to chart or look at is going to be this exact thing. It's market structure, and then we're underneath of it. Jumping right back to Bitcoin real quick, I wanted to show you this other thing too. That is shows you possible bottoms. So boom, over here in 2018, we came all the way down and hit the red line, bottomed out. Back in $2015, we hit the bottom line, and notice we're on that 50-month moving average every time. Boom, hit the line. That's all it's going to show us. So at current, we go back to current, we're actually underneath the line. We're underneath the line, and we're underneath the 50-month moving average, which has never happened in Bitcoin history. Never have been underneath the 50-month, never closed under it at that, and we closed under it. 18 days, 23 hours left in this monthly candle. Bitcoin has to get back above 21,500. Actually, it needs to get back above 22,000 in a close to have a chance. Do you guys remember in my previous videos of calling this exact effing thing? Kept telling you the 50-month matched right up with the 2018 bull run. We were probably going to hit, if the theory is correct about the top of the old bull run will be the bottom of the new bear market. If this holds true, I better get famous for it, because I know that I'm probably one of the only people that do these videos that have ever mentioned this correlation. But just something I wanted to throw out there to you guys. Is there anything you all want to take a look at before I jump off of here? I have a couple important phone calls I gotta make, so I'm gonna end the stream. If you guys don't have anything that you want to look at chart, I appreciate all that did come. Sorry I didn't do no videos last week. I had some personal stuff going on with my kids. Still kind of going on. We're still getting stuff situated and moved around, but I appreciate you, man. I hope I do too. I feel like our content's good. It's just the YouTube algo screwing us. You know what I mean? That's why I'm trying to keep the videos under an hour to try to squeeze us back in there. I want to start making a bunch of shorts, you know, like little reels through TradingView and do like tips and tricks. But I want it to have different intros and outros other than like my trading with the view stuff. I want it to be a little bit different. So I think that would help us a lot if we were able to put out 1 million 5-10 minute videos on tips and tricks with crypto and this and that. You know what I mean? You go back and look before this current bull run, you know, before COVID and before all that happened, we called the bull run right to the day. I mean, we were talking about it right up to it. I pinged everybody when shit was about to pop off, and I mean, it was awesome. So it's not like our info's bad. It's YouTube sucks. What up, Tanes? How you doing, brother? YouTube just sucks balls and doesn't put us, like when I open up YouTube, like I'm signed into YouTube on my TV and on all my laptops, my phone, My wife is signed into YouTube. My kids are all signed into YouTube. Anytime that they open YouTube up, our videos pop up. It's like one of the first things that you see are, you know, like Mining After Dark and FA Friday Nights, and then my videos. And they don't watch my videos, you know what I mean? Like, when you guys open up your YouTube, or our videos, like, in your, you know what I mean, to watch your... Do you see our videos, Tanes, when you open up your stuff? Oh, it sucks, you're working. Recommended videos, I think is what it's called. Pop up in your recommended videos. Oh, I don't know if you guys heard this too. Helium. Any of you guys doing helium mining? They are doing an update and going over to IoT. So they're no longer going to be making helium coins. You're going to be making IoT coins. And it's supposed to be getting an airdrop. Now, I do not know if this is going to work for people hosting, like myself, like if you have units through Emirate or any of the other ones that are doing the hosting. I'm sure the people you're hosting for are going to make out with all that good stuff, right? You're probably not going to receive shit. But for those not hosting and who own your stuff outright, definitely be looking into that. If you guys are interested in getting any helium hotspots, hit me up, let me know. I know some people, legitimate people, that you don't have to worry about being scammed or anything, but I got like 150 units I have access to, so if anybody's interested in starting that, and I'm sure that the prices went down from the last time that we had spoke, so I'm sure you get them a little bit cheaper. Right, I hear that. I hear that. A little trick I used to do, though, I used to use this browser extension called Vardina, and it used to be a cryptocurrency browser, and it would block ads and trackers and all that good stuff, and you would earn Vardina coin. Well, it ended up not working out, and they went belly up, but I was still able to use the extension, and you probably still can use it, but it blocks out all YouTube advertisements. So it's like you have YouTube Premium for free. There's no ads. So that's pretty badass. I was hoping Brave would do that, but Brave browser does not block them. And Brave is weird with their payouts, because I use Brave on everything. Like, I'm a very loyal Brave user. So I use it on my phones, TVs, tablets, computers, I mean everything. All my laptops have it, and it just seems like I don't get paid out like I was getting before. Like, I was averaging 20 to 30 bucks a month almost when it first started happening, when they first came out, you know what I mean? I was killing it. All my kids use it on all their devices. Now, every now and then I do have to go through everybody's device and resync my wallet, which that kind of sucks that it just disconnects somehow, but alright guys, we are creeping up on that hour. I appreciate y'all for coming. If, like I said, if you guys need help, you're looking at buying something, you want opinions, hit me up in the Discord, message me, or post it in the general channel. I'll get to you. I have no problem helping you guys out. I'd rather you trade safe than be trading sorry, right? And for anybody new that watches this video later on, use the link in the description and sign up to TradingView, make you a free account, and then hit me up in the DCA Discord and I will send you some free trading tools. That's awesome. Your pie hole, what's that? Like a Raspberry Pi? Alright, guys. Have a good night. Appreciate y'all for coming. Have a good night, AB. MNS Production. Appreciate you for coming, buddy. Appreciate you, Tanes. You guys have a good night. I'll talk to y'all next week. Like I said, hit me up in the Discord if you want any help or need anything. But, peace out, y'all.